So I went from the fear of being kidnapped and trapped inside the walls, and all my childhood fears um, were overcome. I went from that to being boo-hooed and disliked and thumbs down, like people want you to stop talking and stop expressing yourself, stop expressing your truth, stop expecting help, or helping another who you have consumed to be standing before you in a line of a chain reaction. So at one point, it felt like a lot of people want to shut me down and shut down my platform and wanted to boo-hoo. Like, stop speaking, stop expressing yourself, stop saying this or that. But I stood firm. Even when it felt like my own reflections are betraying me, I stood firm in knowing who I am and standing as I am, bold, confident, and overcoming the fear of being seen, heard in my worst moments or most vulnerable state. Because most people do not fear being seen naked by someone. Most people fear being seen the most vulnerable. So that's one thing I've overcome. Like people who want to prey on the unknowing or ignorant of the dark world, people who are blind to the darkness and shadows around them. Um, they are not afraid of being seen naked, but they are afraid of being preyed on, like in their most vulnerable state. Like, nakedness is not the same as being weak, or that's what narcissists feed on. People who want to kidnap you or dominate your persona, or control your viewpoint, control how you see things, can manipulate the way you view the world, and the amount of fear you cast out there in your interactions with daily people. And the way you are scared of how much to reveal to whom, who to tell what, how much, who to tune out and who to mirror, who to outcast and who to monitor, who to like, have a healthy interaction with, and who to shut out for your own mental health. Because no two people think mental health alike. So the fear of being dominated in the most vulnerable state, like people who prey on us, is like people who prey on the unknowing of what their surrounding environment holds, because it's lifetime, like it's gonna go lifetime. People who are planning behind your back how to backstab you, how to betray you, how to reduce you so that they can shine. Like, they don't think that there is an equal opportunity to shine, so they want you gone, and they want you to take yourself out, or they want to kill you, or they want to take you themselves out, or they have to prove themselves worthy of a life. In that case, your life is diminishable and your light is diminishable. But another thing is being perceived, of course, being perceived in your most vulnerable state. When you are feeling kind of small, and for that to happen, your environment starts grooming you. Your parents start to talk down on you, or parents start to make you feel like smaller. than your light actually carries, originally carries. They want you to give away your original ideas to their iconic friends that never existed but suddenly do. They have suddenly so your gifts are you know seen but suppressed, or they try to say that what you are doing, they heard someone else doing it before you, but it is totally a nonsense. So people tend to make you more vulnerable, groom you to be perceived in your most vulnerable state, because that's how they became powerless. That's when they felt watched, not in the nakedness, but when they were feeling the most vulnerable, when the world was barking at them and polluting their image, at the same time traumatizing them behind the scenes, at the same time causing injustices to them. So they try to do the same to you. They try to groom you into becoming a persona that is reducible. But you have to be more influential in expressing your viewpoint and negate every false perception that they cast. And of course, when someone is playing a game with your mind, like this is a game, this is one game, then that you think that you have to become um, the goddess to outdo such perceptions on you that make you feel smaller. That you have to take part in the projection, the perception, the original inspiration to outdo your enemies that you never knew you had to become a part of, that you never knew existed. But I have always known that. But yeah, people try to pose as me, or I don't know who started it, but I'm gonna finish it. The copycatting as an original.